Hello, hello. Are you all right? I shall do the usual and sort my laptop out while I'm waiting for people to join. Alright, so I need to refresh that. I can hear creaking outside the door. I think Eric might be coming to say hello. Right, all set up. I just wait for some. I'm a little bit early actually. I think I'm about a minute early. There's some people joining. Hello. When you do join, please do just drop me a line so I know who's here and I know who I can see, because it's actually showing me today that I've got some people watching, because the other day, nothing. Sharon's saying hello from Glencoe. Hello, how are you? And Vicky's here. Hello, Vicky. And Elizabeth's here and Wendy's here. Sharon's saying we're out and about today. Sounds lovely. What's your weather like up there? It's a bit cold here, truth be told. Well, not cold. It's not cold, but it's not as warm as it could be. I've been out polishing my car yesterday because I had it washed the other day and it rained. Yeah, so I went and polished it yesterday. And so it's looking all sparkling, but it's not as warm as it could be. Jackie's here. Hello. Sharon's having a beautiful drive. I bet it is. It's beautiful up there. It's breathtaking, isn't it? Mary's here. Hello, Mary. How are you, love? Sharon's saying it's a beautiful sunny day. Well, that's good. Watch out for the midges, though, because I know there's always loads of midges. Dawn's here. Hello, Dawn. I've got loads to show you, and I made an executive decision. Instead of me faffing about with bits of paper, I am going to show you every single sample that the design team have sent, because I've got them all now. I know we looked through Ian's the other day, but I've got stacks of them. So I thought I'm going to show you them all, because they go to such a lot of effort and all their creativity is amazing. And we hardly ever get a chance to see it when we're on telly, do we? Carolyn's here. Afternoon. Good to see the sun finally coming out just as Hels get started. Yeah, that's typical, isn't it? Claire's here. Hiya, Claire. And Lorna's here. Hello. Carol's here. It's nice to see you all. So I am going to be showing you the whole collection, A Touch of Winter, which is launching on Sunday at 3 p.m. on Hobbymaker. I have got a special message for you from Linda. She said to tell you all that the bundle is exclusive. So the bundle will be A Touch of Winter, and then you've got a mini collection called Waiting for the Postman, which is just so adorable. It's a post box with a little robin, and there is also one called Robin Wreath. Now, all three of those are exclusive as a bundle to Hobbymaker. However, all three of those will be available individually on Monday morning on the Crafty Witches website. So if you are a Coven member, you will still be able to get your discount, but the bundle is completely exclusive to Hobbymaker. So that's where you'll make a saving. But if you are a Coven member, if you want to wait until Monday, that's up to you. The other thing to remember as well, and I will say it on Sunday when I'm on air, it's 5.3 gigabyte download for the bundle. So you do need to give it a little bit of time to download. Wendy's here as well. Hi, Wendy. How are you? Sharon's saying, not sent mine, but we'll add to videos. Yes, please do. Of course, all of these samples that I'm going to be showing you in a bit will go on to Creative Friends. Kevin will also be putting them onto Pinterest and on YouTube. But let's have a proper look. So on Tuesday, we had a look at the first 5 in this collection. A Touch of Winter comprises of 10 different works of art that Pollyanna had painted. And within those 10, I'm going to read out just what is in one. So what's in one is in all of them, but with the treatment for that particular piece of art. So hi Elisa, how are you? Sharon's saying it's all on Pinterest now if you want to have a look. Right, so the pieces of artwork are A Welcome Awaits, Amber Eve, Badgers in the Snow, Frosty Morning, Holly Lane, Kingfisher Sunset, Night Owl, Snowy Bale, Snowy Return and Woolly Winter. Each set has 10 topper pages, 10 decorative papers, 3 solid colours, so you've got your lights, your mids and your darks there. You've got 10 essential papers, and the decorative papers in this, Becky's absolutely knocked it out the park this time. The decorative papers are adorable. There's a lot of hollies and baubles and poinsettias on there. Hi Tracy, how are you? Then you've got the full artwork pages for your decoupage. So you've got A4, A5 and A6. You've got inserts in full colour and dilute in A4, A5, 6x6, 8x8, 5x5, 7x7 DL. So there's all your inserts. You've got designer cards in 4 different sizes. You've got 2 designs of gift bags. You've got borders, vertical and horizontal. 2 sets of A4 sheets of tags in different sizes. You've got the A4 page of the Pollyanna Pickering signature artwork. So it says artwork by, and then there's Pollyanna's signature. You've got sentiments, concept cards, treat box in 2 designs, and envelope liner templates in the usual sizes. So over 770 pages within this collection. Then, if you are going for the bundle, you've got the robin wreath and you've also got Waiting for the Postman. Now, those 2 have got 76 pages each, so in total you've got well over 800 pages within that bundle. So that's everything that you've got there. And then I've already shown you the others, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to start off with the final 5. Oh, it sounds like Prentice, doesn't it? The final 5. And then I will recap and show you them right from the beginning. So we left off at Holly Lane, and now we're going to go to Kingfisher Sunset. So here is that first piece of artwork. Look at the reflection on that water. It's just incredible. The artwork, seriously, I say it every time, I don't know how she did it. She was so talented with our Pollyanna. Then you've got Night Owl, and you've got that beautiful barn owl there with the moon and the stars. Sharon's saying, can't believe how technology has changed. I'm in Scottish mountains and this is still working. You've obviously got a good signal up there. Next, we've got Snowy Bale. And there you've got your collies with the sheep in the background sitting on a bale of hay, that collie there. Next, we've got Snowy Return. This one is lovely. The colours on this are absolutely beautiful. So you've got the shepherd with his shepherd's little cottage there and the sheep. So it's not necessarily Christmas. It is a touch of winter, but you could use it for Christmas if you want to. Carolyn's saying, Waiting for the Postman sounds good. Darcy just likes to bark at hours through the window and lives 2 doors down. I'm lucky I've got cats. They don't do anything when the postman turns up. And finally, you've got Woolly Winter. Look at these little sheepies. They do look a little bit cold, don't they? So that reminds me of the Yorkshire Dales. Apart from the Swaledale sheep have got a black face. Right, so to recap, the first 5, you have got A Welcome Awaits, which is this beautiful, it's almost like an evening, a winter sunset there with the birds, and you've got the 2 horse riders with the dog. And then, of course, there's that lovely cottage. And then Marie's here. Hi Marie, how are you? Are you having a break? You're giving your sewing machine a rest. Marie is on a top secret adventure at the moment with our latest fabrics, which are launching shortly. This one, absolute favourite of mine. It's called Amber Eve. Look at that beautiful Tawny. Isn't he gorgeous? Next we have got the badgers, the cheeky badgers there. So you've got your 2 badgers, but you've also got the deer in the background, which is lovely. And then we have got Frosty Morning. And you've got your red squirrels there. You've got your wren. Look at her singing her heart out there. And then you've also got the little dormice. Marie's saying she's having a break. And I started going goggle-eyed yesterday because when you're concentrating on the tiny stitches, you go boss-eyed, don't you? Seam ripper being on all the time. And I was like that yesterday as well. And then we've got Holly Lane. So those are the 10 pieces of artwork. And then I'm going to whip through all of these. I'm going to show you the toppers. I'm going to show you some of the things that are within so you can get an idea of what you're going to get. So we've got topper sheets. And you can see you've got that lovely shape there. It's like a pentagon. Next up, this is a welcome awaits, by the way. You've got your squares, your rectangle, you've got your sentiments on there. And then this should be Amber Eve. I adore the colours on this one. But it's just that gorgeous owl. The way that he just looks like he's alive, doesn't he? And then that should be another one with Amber Eve. If I've got these in order, because I'm not looking at them, I'm guessing. There's one of those beautiful design cards. I can't wait to show you the samples. It is literally like my birthday when all the samples arrive. Because when they arrive, I save them all and open them all up at the same time. And it's fab. I've got so many. I've got boxes and boxes of them. We're going to be here all afternoon. I hope you've brought a cuppa with you. Then we've got those badgers. And there you can see you've got circle toppers there. You've got the corners. And these are sized. So if you have got nesting dies, they should be fitting in nesting dies. Next up, you've got more circle toppers. These are really cool because you could actually use your circle dies to cut them out and then lift up these elements. So you could actually have it a little bit like an inverted decoupage, or you could actually have a decoupage. I like the idea of having a shaker card as well. Some little silver beads or glitter in there. You remember bedazzles? I used to have loads and loads of bedazzles. They were like tiny little sequins and beads. They looked fab. Then you've got more of your Frosty Morning. Just look at the detail on there. And this is created with a paintbrush. This is just, it's astounding. Absolutely astounding. She was very, very talented lady. And aren't we lucky that we've got the option to use her artwork for our craft? There you've got ovals. That's Holly Lane. I want to know what he's saying. What do you think he's saying? Because it sounds like he's making an announcement, doesn't he? Or it looks like he is. You'll have to excuse the lines on this. This is where my printer decided to be a bit of an idiot. But it's all fine now because I gave it a jolly good talking to. Next up, we have got Kingfisher Sunset. These are circles. You've got circle sentiments in there as well. So you'll see that the sentiments aren't just for Christmas, they're for everything, so you can use them for a bit in a bot. Then we've got the tags. So as well as the 2 sheets of A4 sheets of downloadable tags, you've also got these larger ones as well. And then this one is Night Owl. Look at that, it's just adorable. So this one that I've printed out to show you is actually a gift bag. So I've printed this at 100%, and you've actually got your instructions there as well. So can you see you've got your little dash lines? So that's one side of it, and that is the other side of it, and they come together. I am going to be demoing that if we've got time. Hopefully we will have. Oh, what have I done here? I've put everything down. Oh no. That's all right, back in order. Right, Snowy Bale. I've printed out 5x7 insert, so that's your full colour saturation there. And then we've given you the speak properly. We've given you the dilute one as well. So if you wanted a paler one, then you can. Sharon says she loves the kit. It's absolutely stunning for winter birthdays, definitely. Then remember I was saying about the designer cards. That is Snowy Return on a designer card. So literally print that onto a sturdy card, score it. There you go. You've got a card there. You don't have to do anything else. You could put an insert in there, add a sentiment to it. But for quick and easy cards. Then another one from Snowy Return we've got here. One of the decorative papers. Look how stunning that is. And likewise, as well as your blues, you've also got greens. Look at these berries. These are right up my street. Proper vintage colours. I love vintage colours for Christmas. I really do. And then Woolly Winter is your sheepies. And here is one of the box designs. So what you can do is print it, cut it out, and then you'll see you've got your score lines on there. Stick it together. There is another box design as well where the box opens out. I'm going to show you a sample of that. And then that is the other one of your gift pouches. So you can see you've got your decorative background, but look, you've actually got your dash lines there. It even says place adhesive here. If you wanted this to be fancy on the other side, then print that and then just bob it back through your printer on the other side and put one of your decorative papers in the background. That would look lovely, wouldn't it? So that is pretty much everything that you're going to be getting. You're also getting indexes as well. So for those of you who don't use what's it called, Windows, for those of you who don't use Windows, there are indexes now included in all of our collections which you can print out, but they're all little thumbnails there, you can see. So if you're running on a Chromebook or Mac, Android, anything like that, whatever you use, you could be using your phone or your tablet to go in there to have a look for a file name. That's when it's going to start getting a bit complicated. So what we've done is given you tiny little thumbnails with the name of the file, so you can just go through, and Windows users, you've still got your same interface that we always do, but for any other device, that comes in really handy. That kind of thing. Print them all out, stick them in a box file or a binder, decorate the binder with the artwork so you know what's in there. And then if you're thinking, well, actually, yeah, I can't remember which that one was on, you've got your index there, which it gives you all information you're going to need. Right. While I'm thinking about it, I'm going to show you that box, the other box design. This is Frosty Morning. Look, it's just so cute. Look at that gorgeous little squirrel. But look, so there's no cutting and sticking for this one, for the base. That's what it's going to look like when you print it out. You've got score lines, and you literally score it and then bring it up. And your lid, it's just your usual regular lid. I'll show you in there. You can see how that's been cut. I think Yeda made this one. There we go. So that's the other box design. While I'm thinking about 3D stuff, I am going to show you that one. That is Night Owl, and this is one of those pouches. So it just lifts up. You've got a little bit of ribbon through there because you've got the little tag with it. But yeah, that's decorative on the back as well. I don't know who made this because there's no name on it. I always say to the team, please put your name on the back, because if I do get to show it, then I can give you a shout out. But whoever made that, thank you. Right, and I want to show you this one. Now, this is just amazing. This is by Yedda, and I'm going to show you that one first. Now, this is at full size. So remember I was saying about the pouch? This is the one that I'm going to try and do on telly. You've got, what Yedda's done there is added one of the little tags to it, with a little gem. But that's how easily it can hook. Oh, it's so gorgeous. But what Yedda's done, as well as doing it at 100%, she's printed it at 60%. So you've got, this is a snowy return. Look, you've got the mini size. So that's the other thing that you can remember as well, that you can actually be resizing these in your print options in Adobe or Foxit or whatever it is. And your print options, just reduce the size of it and you're going to get a smaller project. Another one is this one. This is a different way to tie it. I think this is one of Lisa's. Actually, that other one might be one of Lisa's. You've got, instead of having handles on it, what Lisa's done is they tell you there's a little guide there, but Lisa's actually put the ribbon through. So this is Robin Wreath. That's one of the mini kits. We're calling them mini kits. They're not mini. There's 76 pages in them. And then finally, oh no, I've got another one here. This is one of Yedda's lovely bags. I kept the bubble in it just so it didn't get crumpled. But look at that. Isn't it absolutely beautiful? So Yedda's used one of the tags. She's enlarged one of the papers, so you've got the larger flowers there, and then die cut some of the background papers to make the bag. That is absolutely beautiful. So this is giving you a really good idea of things that you could be making with these. And then this one, this is another one of the 3D ones. This is Wendy. Now, Wendy and Tracy are new to the team. So hello, welcome, ladies. You're both brilliant. And thank you for joining us. Wendy has made a little box. And it's actually an easel card. And look, there's a little box there. And in it, I'm not going to try and do it in midair because we'll end up getting in a mess. But what Wendy's done is made notelets and made envelopes. So you know the designer card that I showed you? Simply print out. Even a little insert in there. This is the 5x5 one. And then look, it actually has that printed on the back. So you've got your little notelets there. And Wendy's made some envelopes with the essential papers. What's to say, because you know our generous angel policy, just print these out. How quickly you could do that, bundle them up. Animal charities would love something like that, wouldn't they? But you could do a little craft fair. Just saying. So, right, should we start having a look through the samples? Right, I've got roughly that many for each one, so I hope you're sitting comfortably. I'm going to wet my old whistle before I get going. Have I got any more comments? No, you lot are all quiet. Normally you're all chatting away. Right, I'm just going to hold them up and show you. Right, so this one is a Welcome Awaits. This is the first one. This is Roz. And there we've got another one by Roz. Just add your own die cuts to it for your little gems. This one is Wendy, and it looks like Wendy's actually gone around the edge with a little bit of distress ink. That looks a bit like mustard seed, but it matches in here. Do you see how fabulous that looks? Just something a little bit different. And then this is one of Yedda's. Then this is one of the concept cards. This is what Yedda's done. Look at that. She's printed it out 4 times. and then added 3D foam, so you've got lots of dimension there. Then a welcome awaits. This is one of Lisa's, and that's that lovely 7-sided pentagon. And Lisa's used some of the decorative papers, some of the essential papers in there. I absolutely love this one. This is one of Lisa's. I love the design of this with the triangles. But do you remember what I said about it having a real vintage look to it? Look at those snowflakes. They are absolutely beautiful. And then this one, I sat here staring at it for ages because Lisa says, oh yeah, there's instructions. There are instructions for this in Creative Friends, in the albums. I'm not even going to bother trying because there's no way that I would ever be able to make, look at that. It's like architecture with card. I always say Lisa's our paper engineer, but look, it goes flat. Beautiful, isn't it? So you could be making your 3D items. Then we've got this one. This is one of Sue's. Sue's added a lovely ribbon to it. Added the Merry Christmas there, bit of matting and layering going on, and then your decorative paper in the background. This is another one of Sue's. Unfortunately, this has got a little bit crushed in the post. You can see it's gone a bit wobbly, but Sue's made a little bow there from the fancy papers. And then this is another one of Sue's. We've got the oval there. I love that oval. I think it's really arty, isn't it? And then remember what I was saying about the toppers, where you've got the circle and you've also got the corners. That's another one of Sue's. So that is your A Welcome Awaits. Next up, my favourite with the little owl. Are you all right? Because you're dead quiet. You're not commenting. You are allowed to comment. I can do that design about 2 years ago. It was made by another demonstrator. You can do that one, can you? Well, I mean, Lisa always makes it look dead easy, and the stuff that she comes up with, anyone who can do 3D like that with a bit of card and make it look solid. I suppose there's a lot of scoring and folding, but by Jove, it does look difficult. Looks pretty spectacular as well, doesn't it? Right, so Amber Eve. Here we've got one by Yedda. So a DL card there. And then this one of the ovals with a lovely oval design and a couple of little, what's that? It's a bow, isn't it? Lisa's going, it's just a bit of cutting and scoring. Look, this is me you're talking to. I can't measure anything. I'm rubbish at measuring. Anyone could do it. Made it for a friend's birthday using another company by Linda. Oh, yes, I know what you mean. Right, this is one by Wendy. You see, this is the other thing. I've tried to make these, and they always look like the cats tried to make it. Look how clever that is, because that too goes flat, but it gives you a lot of dimension. Look at that. I think I need to try harder. This one is simply stunning. That's another one by Wendy. I love the fact that just using a little lace doily, a little strip of the colour there. It's really brought that card together. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm going to say it for all the samples, aren't I? This is one of Rose's. And there you can see that lovely filigree background really bringing the owl to life. And then that one, great use of the background papers. Can you see the background papers there? Those beautiful little trees. That's another one by Roz. And then another one by Roz. And I'm assuming that Roz has actually enlarged the topper. So you've got the big owl on there. And then we've got this one. This looks like it's been cut out on the Scan and Cut. That's one of Tracy's. Am I right, Tracy? Is that a scallon cut shape? What a great idea. And then just a pretty little bow there. Really make the most of the artwork. And then look at this one. I'm just going to straighten that because that's a little bit crumpled in the corner. This is one of Tracy's. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. I love the three bits of, oh, it's silhouette. Same kind of thing then, yeah. Because that just looks great. It really suits it. Nice, lovely bow there. But look, Tracy's actually printed that a couple of times, die cut it, and then lifted up that branch for the owl to be sitting on. So you've really got some dimension on. That's really striking card, that one. And then here's another one from Lisa. I'm going to do that annoying thing that I always do. I'm going to open it and then I can never tie the bows nicely. And inside, look at that. So there's that dilute colour in the background. And then what have we got? We've got tags. This is gorgeous. Look, that's one of the DL cards, one of your designer cards. Absolutely beautiful. So you could be making projects. So I will try and do it. Do the bow. Stick my tongue out. Does that make it better? I'm rubbish at tying bows. I actually went on a weekend workshop, paid 360 quid for this workshop on a whole weekend. And the only thing I learned was how to tie a bow. And even then it wasn't particularly good bow. I've actually got those comb things as well that you can make bows with and still look rubbish. Right, next up we've got another one by Lisa. So they're making use of those circle toppers. And look at the background papers. They're so lovely. Then this is one of Sue's there. Nice use of a doily there. That looks ever so lovely. And then another one by Sue. And you'll see that pentacle, pentagram. 7-sided. Then this one, I love this, how it's been embossed on the front. Can you see? Just a bit of embossing with the snowflakes. That's one of Sue's. And then, oh, look at this one. Some proper deep embossing. Really brings that to life. That's another one from Sue. I sat in the corner of a florist making bows on Valentine's Day. You're a dab hand. Because when you've seen the state of my bows. I mean, I always make an excuse. When I'm on telly, I always say, oh, look away, because I'm rubbish if you're looking at me. But I'm not. I'm just rubbish at tying bows. Right, what's next? So next up, we've got the badgers. You should see the amount of stuff I've got. I've got 2 big boxes full. Oop. And that's just cards. Then I've got a big box that's full of the 3D stuff. Right, badgers. Look at the badgers. Aren't they just adorable? Lisa, I need you to come round my house and teach me how to tie a bow. I love that. It's a real soft blue that's with this one. This is lovely. Look at that, just a little strip of paper down there just to really bring that to life. Those are roses. Then this one is one of Wendy's. So that's got a special name, that fold, hasn't it? Can't remember what it's called. I know it's like Ziggy Zaggy. It's a Ziggy Zaggy one. But look, just a few little flowers on there, few little poinsettia. What's this one called, please, Lisa? Help the old girl out. I can't remember what they call them. Sidestepper, that's it. Thank you, Caroline. Thank you, Wendy. Honestly. Oh, yeah, she knows what she's talking about. She's an expert. Right, next we have got... Just having a feel of this. The layers on it are gorgeous. This is another one by Wendy. Look at those layers. That background, look. And then you've got that, so that's one of the decorative. Then you've got your essentials. And then the oval. with Mr. Badger. And then we've got another one from Yedda. These are just so pretty. The colourway on this, real icy blues. There we go. So this is one of the ones that I showed you the other night. If you were here the other night, you will have seen me demo it. So it actually looks like that. But what Yedda's done here is printed it 1, 2, 3 times and then gone in and cut out the trees as well and put that on some 3D foam. So it's got proper shadow and depth as that. Very, very nice. Then this is one of Lisa's. Look at those little cheeky badgers. So it's going, where's my food? Did I tell you about that? Yeah, I did tell you about that badger that I saw the other day, didn't I? It was massive. It was the size of a mini, this badger. And they make a lot of huffy noises as well. I don't know if it was a huffy get out of my way woman. Oh no, this is clever. Who's done this one? This is one of Sue's. I like this. Look at that. I'm going to hold that really close up. Look, it's like a jigsaw. That must be a die. I think I might need that. I like that. Very effective. And then we've got another one from Sue. So you've got an 8x8 there with the central characters. And then look at all these different papers in the background. And then, oh no, hold on. Kept dropping on the floor. Then I'm just going to squidge this bow up because it's got a little bit flat. There we are. Perfect birthday card, hugs and kisses. Just for you. Or if you've got a friend who loves badgers. And then, in contrast, Merry Christmas. That's another one from Sue. So it could be a Christmas card, if you wish. Look at me, I'm trying to be organised because these have got to go back in the box to be sorted for Sunday. Right, next up we have got Frosty Morning. There we go. I don't want to drop him. Oh, look at, he's too cute. So this is Yedda. Oh, look at those little babies. And then this is one of those concept cards. So keep it as simple or as complicated as you want. Another one by Yedda. So what she's done is printed it a few times and then 3D, cut out, lift up, decoupage. Then, oh, this is special. Who's done this one? This is Wendy. Look. Oh, I love that. That is so cute. Isn't that lovely? Oh, I really like that one. Like them all. That one, that's another one from Wendy. So you've got your circles on there. That little wren. She's singing her heart out. We've got a wren nest in the ivy that's growing up the fence at the back. There we've got a rocker card. So this is one of Tracy's. So that'll go Rocky Rock. I know how to make those because I've made those before. It's a big circle, score down the middle, fold it over and then add to it. I've made rocker cards before. Then another one with the concept designs. This is from Roz. And then Roz has added extra paper and the sentiment as well. Next up, we've got another one from Roz. I'm just going to straighten out this snowflake because it's get a little bit battered sometimes. A rocker card with a step. Oh, what's the step? You're getting a bit complicated now. I do 6x6 square cards, you know that. That's another one from Roz. Isn't that stunning? Look at this. This is Roz. There. So that's actually cut out, and then it's got the blue card behind it. Has she done that? Because I can't. Oh. Is Ros watching? I can't figure out how she's done that, because there's nothing extra on the inside and there's nothing extra on the front. I'm going to have to message her. Then we've got Tracy. And again, remember that pentagonal shape? I love that. Look, we've got score in there. That is the perfect way. If you've got a white bit, add a couple of score lines and it just adds that extra interest to it. Right, this is a side stepper from Tracy. And again, I'm assuming you've used your silhouette here. Use the die that only cuts into the card. Yeah, I know, but that's what I mean. There's still blue behind it. Look. So the die's cut out the bits. But there's no, this card is intact. There's nothing stuck on the front. And no, it's literally one. Oh, I have a wren that has nested in my garden for a few years. Also, 2 house martin nests in the gables that are repaired every year. Oh, how fabulous. Oh, I never told you, did I? We've got swifts. Yay! I don't know where they live. They're around here somewhere. And I was out in the garden, as you are sometimes, when it's nice and warm, sitting there. And the swifts are flying above. So I'm sitting there watching the swifts. And I moved forward and I felt on my back. And yes, a swift had plopped on my back. Right way. You know where your arm won't go that way and it won't go that way. Thanks, Swift. Apparently it's supposed to be lucky. There we've got one from Tracy. A little bit of sparkle on that one. And then we've got, I'm going to have to speed up because I'm going really slow, aren't I? I'm still only on Frosty Morning. I'm just going to hold them up now because I've just looked at the clock. It's 3:15 nearly. Oh, I love this one. Who's done that? That's Lisa. Concept card, but with extras in the background. Is the white card glued onto... No, that's what I thought. Yeah, duh. That's exactly... What have I done with it? Where is it? I thought, oh, the white card must be... The die must be glued onto... So you'd cut out that on the white bit and then put blue behind it. But I can't see a join. So I know Ros is really neat, but I can't see joins anywhere. She must have done. She must have done. Look, another one from Lisa. This is the topper at 70%. So don't forget, as well as all of these lovely 100%, you can also reduce or enlarge sizes. Elizabeth saying swift would be better than a gull. I know. I got robbed by a gull a few years ago. £4 I paid for a cinder toffee ice cream, and we were in Whitby, and I was standing there having the time of my life with my cinder toffee ice cream. I had about that much of it left, and all of a sudden it was like I got a smack on the back of the head, and I'm still standing there like that. Where's it gone? And there's this seagull flew off, come back, sat in front of me, tipped its head back and ate the ice cream, and then it went like this. It was shuddering, and I thought, ha, says right, got brain freeze. This is one of Sue's. Add little baubles there. Concept card there from Sue. Oh, I like this one. Lots going on that one. That's another one of Sue's. Look at all that depth on there. Loads of detail. And then this one, this one's so cute. This is one of Donnie's. Look, you remember that topper page I showed you with the little tags? Donnie's actually done a side stepper. And look, there's a little tag there. It's so cute. Right, let's get crack-a-lacking. So I've only shown you 4 lots so far. I'm going to show you this one. We've got Holly Lane. I'm going to be really quick because you can see what they are, can't you? I'll just shout out the names. Ros. Another one from Ros. I'm going to be getting in touch with Ros. She's using some kind of sorcery. I love this little die. Ros has got some really cool background dies. Oh, and I love that one as well. Look, this is Merry Christmas. I'm going to be having a word with her. Whitby is where my niece had poop all down her hair. She screamed, oh, well, I think I would have done as well. When I went to CHA many, many moons ago, I'd met up with some of the girls I've done Ranger U with. They're American. And we went on a tour around LA, and we went to Santa Monica Boulevard, and I was eating a churro. There's always a theme here, isn't there, me eating. I was eating a churro, and a seagull came down and did the massivest plop all down the back of my hair and all down my back, and the smell, oh, it was awful. But it nicked my churro, and I'd never had a churro before. I was very, very sad. So who was that one by? That's Tracy again. Whoops. Still chucking them on the floor now. Love that design with the concertina. Then this one, really cool. This is Wendy. All the little strips of the papers in the background. Don't forget, this is Holly Lane. And then this one. Oh, this is clever. Another one from Wendy. Opens like, this is like a DL. But look how that opens. They're very creative, are our team, aren't they? That's one of Yeda's with that lovely design there. And then the sentiment. Another one from Yeda. Oh, I like this one. Lisa. Again, with all the strips of paper in the background. That's really effective. That's almost like a patchwork. I love that one. Love this one. Another one from Lisa. Oh, Lisa, what have you made? Lisa's been making. Look what Lisa's been making. It's got another bow on it. Oh, you're so clever. And then you go, oh yeah, it's just a bit of cutting and folding, she says. Look, tea lights and little tags. Oh, that's so special. You're so clever. You're all really clever. You put me to shame. There's one from Sue. A lot of decoupage going on there, Sue. Then another one. This is Holly Lane, don't forget. And I'm loving the linen card that you've used as a base. That's really cool. And then finally another one. Right, let's move that to there. And then what I'm going to do is bob that on there, and then I've got another box. I've got this many yet, look. Right, so what's next? Kingfishers. Okay, let me just budge these up. This is going to be fun. I can't wait to show you this in the studio, because Ian, the Warlock, is going to be coming to the studio on Sunday to set everything up, because Linda said I'm rubbish at setting up names better. No, she didn't really. He's coming to help because, as you can see, there's so much to do. And he has got an eye for setting things up, making things look pretty. This is going to look fabulous. Right, so, Yeda, this is Kingfisher Sunset. So we'll quickly go through these. I love what Ros has done here, using that paper as the card blank. Keeping it nice and simple. There's another one from Ros. And again, one of the concept cards. And that's one of Tracy's. And Tracy's also used the 3D foam there to lift that up. Added the sentiment on. That is one of Tracy's. Little circles on there. Oh, what's this one? Oh, we've got Wendy's used some printed acetate. That's nice. Oh, and look at this. I must admit, I did have a little fiddle with this earlier because I thought that looks really complicated. Don't know how she's done it, but look at this. How amazing. That is right. So you've scored it and then you've cut it and then you've done jiggery pokery, waved a wand at it and made it go all 3D. You girls, you're so clever. Or should I say, you girls and Ian, because of it. Oh, Ian's samples, I've not even added those in because we had a look at those the other day. That's one of Lisa's, another one of Lisa's. I love how Lisa there has used the one that's a bit closer and one that's a bit further away with that lovely background. Oh, now look at this. This is personalised. That's from Sue. That says brother. And then there's another one of Susan. She's used some fancy circle dies. And another one. That's a nice die. And then that one. And I am going to keep saying, I don't need any more stash. I don't need any more stash. Where did you get that die from? Oh, I don't need any more stash. I keep saying it, don't I? But I don't. I don't need anything else. Because I've got loads. Oh, right. Next up, we have got Night Owl. So I'm going to go, let me just pop those on there. Blimey, there's a lot of them. There. Yedda. Wendy. I love the distress ink on that, Wendy. That looks so good. And then Yedda. Oh, look at this one. We've got an oval easel. That is one of Wendy's. Oh, this one's had a lot of work doing to it. Another one of Wendy's. Look at 3D on that owl. So how many times have you printed it? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Printed 3 times that. Looks fab. Absolutely brilliant. I reckon this is Rose. Before I turn it over, I'm going to say Rose. Yes, it is. I love that Rose has reduced the size of the sentiment. Doesn't that just look fab? Gorgeous. Another one from Rose. You see our girls and Ian have all got their own style. And I love it because it's like when I open the boxes, it's like, guess who made this without looking at the back first? Ooh, I cheated and said Tracy, but I was going to say Tracy anyway. Look at this. Is this a side stepper then? Because they're both done. That's right, I'm going to get a slap, aren't I? Look at that. Yet another work of art. And then we've got, oh, that ribbon has just come undone from there. Let me just stick those back on. There we are. Look at this. Hugs and kisses. That's Tracy. And then, right, this is Lisa. I'm going to say Lisa without looking at the back. It is Lisa. Middle stepper. Oh, do you know what? It's like, oh, have you lived under a rock for the last 20 years, Sheridan? That's another one of Lisa's. Well, I don't know what these cards are called. They've all got fancy schmancy names now. I don't know. I just make them. Lisa has reduced the topper to 70% on that one. Looks fab. Christmas makes me smile. Makes me smile as well. Most of the time. Unless I'm having to do the Christmas shopping, cooking the Christmas lunch and putting the tree up, because that's so stressful. But apart from that, look at that bow. That's one of Sue's. That bow looks perfect. And then this is one of the circle toppers. Another one from Sue. And another one. And another one. Look, glossy accents on the moon. Very 3D. There's 5 layers on there. There's a lot going on. And then this one, that's pretty. That's one of Donny's. So pretty. A little bit, I don't know if you can see the pearlescent on that die cut there. Looks lush. And then that's another one of Donny's. Just a little white poinsettias. Right, how are we doing for time? Flip. We're going, we're still going. We've got loads to go. We've got so many to look through. Right. I'm going to get these out so I can, it's quicker. Oh, blimey. Look at them all. Right, so that's the next two lots. So this is where you're going to hear noises from our Scottish friends. Sharon, when she goes, oh, collies. But here are your collies. So we've got Roz. And then another one from Roz. Oh, look at that one. That's one of the essential papers. It just goes so well. Look at this one that Tracy's done. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Who's done this one? That's another one of Tracy's. Look, we've got little sparkly snowflakes. But look at the artwork. Right, I'm saying Wendy and a bit of distress ink around the edge. It really lends itself well, doesn't it? Because you've got these gorgeous vintage tones. Another one of the concept cards there from Yeda. Oh, what's this one? Oh, I say. Now, this one is one of Lisa's. And she'll go, oh, it's just a bit of scoring and cutting. But look. So clever. Absolutely divine. I've got the concept card. Oh, now this looks interesting. This is one of Sue's. And it goes like that. Now that's far too clever for my liking. There's another one from Sue. And then the vertical border page. No, it's not. Tell a lie. It's not. Sue's actually added her own mats and layers on there. Oh, it's all getting a bit clever, is this? Elizabeth's saying she's got, I have actually. I've got that spoiling. Here we go. I've got a couple of dahlias that are a bit pot bound. They need putting into bigger pots. Bought them at the Steam Fair the other day. You know, the one with the dancing sheep and the brass bands. And they're lovely dahlias. One of them's covered in black fly. I need to sort that out. But yeah, they're in small pots. They need putting into bigger pots. So I might have to do that this afternoon. And I'm not even going to mention the amount of fabric that I've got to make into stuff. And I'm not going to show you anything. You're going to have to be really patient. But I will start sneak peeking next week. That's why Marie's goggle-eyed like what I am, because we've both been sewing like Billy-O. Right, so now we're on to, hey, that was Snowy Bale, that one. This is Snowy Return. How to confuse a Sheridan. Have two collies and Snowy in the title. There's another one. And then another. Oh, look at this one. Roz has made a little picture frame for that. Oh, absolutely stunning. They're like those really, really expensive Christmas cards that you buy from expensive shops, aren't they? I reckon this one is Tracy. Oh, I'm right. Recognising her style already. This one has got to be Tracy. And then we've got, who's that? Oh, that's Tracy as well. Oh, what's this do? Oh, very clever. I like that one. And then I reckon that might be Wendy. Oh, no, it's not. It's Tracy. Shows what I know. I like what you've done there. You've made your own little card from that by scoring the back of it with the doily background. This is right up my street with the vintage. That's Wendy with the curled papers. Oh, yes, please. Anything that's got a bit of vintage on it, a bit of distress. Now, look at that one. I tried to make one of those once. But this is the thing. I mean, I always aspire to be as creative as the girls and Ian, but I'm sure all of us do. All of these are on Pinterest, and they will be put into files on Creative Friends group. So if you are lacking inspiration, just hop in there. You can see what the girls have done. And I am sure that if there's any card and you're thinking, I'm not quite sure how they've done that, bob them a message. I'm sure they'll be happy to help. That one is fabulous, Lisa. Lisa's 3D'd the dogs. And then you've got that lovely vintage look to the paper. And again, I love those little tags there. They're really cool. Oh, this is a nice one. That's one of Sue's with a doily background. Another one of Sue's. And then one from Donny. Right. So, how we doing? Right, I'm on the last one. I'm on the last one, everyone. Well, the last one of this lot, because there's still 2 more to show you. Because I have got samples. I've been busy this morning making samples, and Sue's made some as well. So this is Woolly Winter. I think I've got a bit of an affinity with sheep, especially after seeing them dance. They're just so, they're lovely, aren't they, sheep? They just go, bah. They look like rocks, but they're not, they're sheeps. Oh, look at this one. This is clever. This is one from Roz. Clever. And another one from Roz. I do like that dye. That's really effective. Oh, now, who's this from? Is this Tracy? It is Tracy. Look at little sheepy. On this festive day, this is really cool with all those papers in the background. So that's another one from Tracy. And then that one's from Lisa. And Lisa's actually decoupaged a sheep over the top. I love this shape. It's so unusual, isn't it? It's nice to have a different shape. This one is one of Lisa's, and Lisa's used like a lozenge shape die to cut out that, so it's got a border. That's really effective. And then some of the essential papers there. Then we've got one from Sue with that background. The Woolly Winter with the bow. And then there's that one. So that's Woolly Winter. But I have still got the Robin. I told you, this box is massive. I'm just making sure the way my chair's going that you can't see anything that you shouldn't. Yeah, you can. I've hidden something behind me. Oh, what could it be? You're not seeing it. You'll have to be patient. It's not for Sunday. Right. So this is Robin Wreath, which is one of the mini kits in the bundle. So everything that I've just shown you is a touch of winter. So can you imagine if we did a TV show and we just showed you all of the samples? We'd be nearly an hour in. We'd have no demos, nothing. That's one of Lisa's. She's reduced the topper size to 40%. Fab. Oh la la. Another one from Lisa with the gorgeous background in there. And then add some little baubles. This is one of Sue's. You can see that lovely oval shape. Oh, and then Sue's got all clever again with this. I'm assuming, please tell me that's a die and that's not freehand. Because if it is, that's a bit clever. You wouldn't believe I've been crafting for, how long is it now? I've been making cards for 22 years and I still don't know what this style's called. That's probably because I've heard it once and I've forgotten. That's one of Donny's. So this is Robin Wreath. This is one of your extras. So in the bundle, you've got your... Look at that. I love how the way Yeda's cut that paper. It actually looks 3D. Can you see what I mean? Fabulous. Oh, little robins. That's another one from Yeda. And then I'm reckoning that this is one of Rose's. Yours. I'm getting good at this. Guess the sample maker. Should make it into a little game. There we go. So that's Robin Wreath. And then finally, we have got Waiting for the Postman. Look at that one. They are so lovely. These are by Sue. Ian's done some as well, but he's bringing his on Sunday because we didn't get this kit until I think it was Monday, Tuesday that we got that one. And Sue's put a lovely bow on that. So I've done that one this morning. So literally just concept card, 3D'd it, just to make a bit of space. That is actually one of the rectangle toppers that I've cut down. And then I've added some of that fancy paper in the background. A little bit of sparkle. Then this is one of the background papers, but I enlarged it to 125%, so the poinsettia was a bit bigger. Printed that out, and then I've cut out 2 to make a bit of 3D. That's still a bit gooey. It's not dried properly yet. And then the same again with that one. Oh, and on this one, this is what I always call a leftovers card, because I'd done that one and used the poinsettia, and I'd made another one with the holly background, and I didn't have enough of each, so I just put them together and used a bit of the red card. And then there's that one, and that's one of the tall toppers, and I've just cut it down to size. So that is called Waiting for the Postman. Now, just to recap, I need a drink. A Touch of Winter collection launches on Sunday at 3 p.m. and 8 p.m. There is a bundle. So the bundle option has the 10 sets of the Touch of Winter collection. It also has Robin Wreath and Waiting for the Postman, both of which have 76 pages in each. The bundle is exclusive to Hobbymaker. Linda's asked me to remind you that if you are a Coven member, that they will be individually available on Monday on the website, so you can use your Coven Club membership against them. They're also going to be available individually on Hobbymaker as well, so it's up to you. Now, these are big downloads. Obviously, it's Pollyanna, so they're always bigger. If you ordered just A Touch of Winter, it's 4 point... I've written it down. What did I do with it? 4.5 gigabytes, just The Touch of Winter. If you order the bundle, it's 5.3 gigabytes. So when you are downloading it, just give it a chance to come through, because I got a bit impatient the other day when I was downloading the whole lot. I kept going back going, why is it saying it's going to take 10 hours? So it was obvious that there must have been a glitch somewhere. So it got to 3% and then just stopped. So I cancelled it and downloaded it again, and it was fine. Right, I think that is everything. Look at this. Look at everything that I've got on there. It's fab, isn't it? Oh no, you're not seeing that. I'm not showing you it. No, I'm not. Right, so I will be... Ooh, where are we going? Tighten you up, a bit wonky. There we go. I'll be back on Tuesday, 7 o'clock. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing yet, but I am going to be flat out next week doing fabric samples, because we've got on the 21st, we've got some Sewing Street shows. I did sneaky peeky the other day, didn't I? And obviously I said, look, while Linda's not here, we'll have a quick look. And the other day she phoned me up, she said, what was it that you were looking at? I was going, nothing. She said, no, you were. So I had to tell her that I just showed you very briefly the fabrics. But yeah, so I'll be back on Tuesday anyway. But in the meantime, have a great weekend. 3 p.m, 8 p.m. on Sunday. Those are my launch hours. And yeah, that's it. I think I've remembered everything. So I will see you on Tuesday. Take care. See you later. Bye.